Hello, everyone. I'm really happy to be here with you today, and it's especially synchronistic that I'm recording this message on the day of the new moon. And the new moon is always a highly aligned time to set intentions in terms of how you want to align with your path moving forward. And beyond, this current new moon cycle, it's also a highly aligned time to revisit where you're at so far this year in terms of intentions that you've set and what has been on your heart to create in your reality. I'm here with you today to talk about one of the greatest challenges that we face on our journey. And whether you are a spiritual entrepreneur or you identify as a creative or an innovator, you know that you're here to make a difference. You know that on a planetary level, we are moving through tremendous shifts in consciousness and changes in the constructs of the way that humanity has literally been living for the last thousands of years, right? I don't even really know how long, a long freaking time. So you know you're here during a very important time on this planet, and you in your heart of hearts have this desire to impact real change. And one of the greatest challenges that we all face as people who are here to create real change in the world is extracting ourselves from the slavery matrix, right? It's extracting ourselves from the matrix and all that exists within that to move forward on our path to live not only in the knowing of the truth of who we are and why we're here, and also to live fully embodied in that. And the reason why I refer to the slavery matrix as such is because we have all been living in a society, in a world that promotes conformity, that promotes restriction of freedom, that tells us and programs us that we have to do things a certain way and to be a certain way and to show up a certain way in the world in order to accomplish what we desire. And there is no area of your life that is off limits to this, right? It's government structures, it's educational systems, it's the healthcare system, it is in your personal life too. It's in how you've been programmed to believe that you need to show up in your relationships. It's in your business. It's in how you've been programmed to believe that you need to show up in your business in order to move forward on the path that you want to move forward on. And what that does is actually hold you back from living fully embodied of the truth of who you are and the change that you're here to create. And so what happens is you default to trying to impact change within the constructs of a system that is of itself antiquated, right? So, in order for you to truly impact the change you desire, you have to move beyond that matrix. You have to move beyond being enslaved to show up a certain way in all of those aspects of your life and really get acutely tuned in to how you are being called to show up, because it is in that very truth that you will impact the change that you are here to make. Okay. And so some common ways, right, that we live enslaved into this matrix is through time. We can become slaves to time. We can become slaves to how we are being expected to show up in our relationships. and the nature of our relationships. We can become enslaved to how we think we need to show up in our businesses. And the whole reason that you've embarked on your own path to begin with, right, was to break free from all of that. And then sometimes you can fall into a space of feeling like you're working for your business instead of your business working for you. Same thing with relationships, relationships with other people, other souls here having a human experience are meant to be built on a foundation of reciprocity. So, how can you free yourself from the pressures of feeling enslaved to all these constructs, right? It really starts with you and taking an honest look at each area of your life and being honest with yourself about how you're showing up in them and what is their current reality. So, looking at all of your relationships, and none of those are off limits, right? Even those that you're closest to, and looking at how balanced are those relationships. Are they built on a foundation of reciprocity? And then looking at your business, right? Looking at how balanced is your business. And then looking at all the other aspects of your being as well. Looking at how balanced, and how fortified is your connection to God, and how balanced does your body feel? How balanced do you feel in your body and your finances and any other areas that are coming forward for you that I haven't mentioned here? Again, the idea is that you are moving beyond all of the constructs that have been promoting conformity, that have been influencing you. And I also feel guided to mention that if you haven't thought of this already, also looking at your lifestyle and how you're choosing to spend your time. Because I can tell you, every television show, every social media platform, right? Every piece of media that exists, everything that is in your external environment is designed to influence you into a certain direction. So it's really important for you to take a look at how you are choosing to spend your time as well, because it all holds a tremendous amount of significance for you. So the time is now for all of us who are here to impact change, to free ourselves from the negative influence that has been literally siphoning our energy. It is time for us to fully reclaim our power as creators, because we truly have the power already within us to create the reality that we are here to create. So I challenge you now to take an honest look at how aligned are you in truly living free from that slavery matrix and creating the reality that you desire, the one that you are here to impact change. And if you are feeling guided to receive deeper support around this, whether you feel like you just need, a minor tune-up, so to speak, or you're looking to take a deeper dive into breaking through the patterns that have held you back in regard to staying enslaved within these constructs, I encourage you to reach out to me. I'm here to support you. And there are lots of different ways that we can work together privately, where I can hold space as a guide and channel to help you move forward on your highest aligned path. So Let me know how this serves you today. And I am sending you all just massive, massive blessings.